your coach, and your fans' good health. Don't joke with your health. Your superpower is your good health.
Yes, sir! Yes, coach! Let's go!
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
McAllister onto the right foot. Well, he spanked it in from just outside the box. It's 1-0. Just into the 14th minute. Pereira, the ball in. Well, it's over Canate. It's over Munich. Yes! Sessignon. Come on, Fulham. The left-footed finish from Ryan Sessignon makes it 1-1. It was a good cross in from Pereira, but it went over Rodrigo Muniz. I've been saying all week, for anyone who'd listened, start Sessignon, he'll nick you a goal. And then Robertson has given it straight to Alex Iwobi. He went for goal from the edge of the box. It was blocked off, but it comes back to him. Iwobi once more onto the left foot. Oh, yes! Alex Iwobi. Or did it hit Pereira? I'm not sure. I don't think so. It was Alex Iwobi. Lovely little dance from him to celebrate. Fulham are a goal in front. It's 2-1 to Fulham. As the ball comes in, Anderson attacking it. It's headed away by Canate. Iwobi on the volley. Hooks it up in the air, straight up in the air really, but Muniz has done well to get onto it. Springs in behind it. Yes! He's done it again! Fulham! Rodrigo Muniz through the keeper's legs, but great strength, great skill. Rodrigo Muniz for Fulham makes it 3-1. Great work. We got a bit of luck again because Alex Iwobi basically just hooked the ball up in the air, but when it came down, Muniz did brilliantly well. Conor Bradley making a burst into the box. Oh, and they've got another goal. They're back in it to a certain extent, and it's Diaz.
It was a crazy weekend for Liverpool fans and a great weekend for Fulham fans, most especially Nigerians. Seeing Alex Iwobi score against runaway leaders of the English Premier League title, Liverpool. With that, we'll welcome you to Kickoff Sports Show. My name is Oladapo Okunubi, and this morning we'll look at everything that happened over the weekend and what is going down tonight. Well, remember, a team got relegated first in the English Premier League this season, and that is Southampton with 7 games to go. And the team is about setting a poor record, meaning the worst team of the season. But let us see what happens in the last 7 matches of the season for Southampton. Hey, remember, we're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Solutions 939 FM. Jump on these platforms and let us have your say. A lot of people saying that, well, for Arsenal, having a draw against Everton was a disappointing one. If they had won against Everton, maybe the Premier League title would have been a tough one for Liverpool to say they have their full hands on. But with the way things are, maybe we can say Liverpool just had a giveaway, just like what Lady Martin said earlier. All right, now let's check more on the show this morning. And we start with NBA. Well, talking about NBA, Oklahoma City Thunder guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander reached the 20 points against the Houston Rockets for the 70th straight game, moving past Michael Jordan for the 4th longest single season streak in NBA history. That was a record set over the weekend. But looking at games decided at the wee hours of today, for a lot of people who saw the game between Milwaukee Bucks and New Orleans Pelicans, it looked like, well, Milwaukee Bucks very strong in this one. For Milwaukee Bucks, defeated New Orleans Pelicans 111 to 107 points, as Houston Rockets edged the Golden State Warriors 106 to 96 points. And for Denver Nuggets lost 120 to 125 points in full time, as New York Knicks defeated Phoenix Suns 112 to 98 points. Well, remember, on a Sunday, it was LA Lakers beating Oklahoma City Thunders 126 to 99 points.
We go. Been looking forward to this one for a while. We have not seen the Thunder since November when the Lakers lost at home 101 to 93. Williams is going to rise and fire. That's going to be off target. It goes off of Luka. Oh, the garbage falls right to Hartenstein. Who scores?
Wow, that was an area where the Lakers tapped it twice.
Luka, and Hayes throws it down. Other than that, they've been rolling. Started the year 7-0. Shea in and out, back in again. Just an incredible streak of 20 plus in a game. Nothing but net for Luka. Gilgeous Alexander trying to get around Doncic, who held his ground nicely. Now SGA went around Luka that time easily. Here is Doncic, or rather Reeves. Got it! Austin
Continues his remarkable play.
underneath. Rui can't get it, gets his own rebound. Again, Luka for three! String music! And easily running it down is Rui. Gets the bounce from LeBron all the way to the rim. Reverse is good and count it! Toward corner, Holmgren gonna go right around LeBron. And the double comes over with
What a
Finney
nice
Smith.
switch of right to left by Holmgren.
Dorian! Doe from the outside. Timeout. Thunder. Reeves downtown. And he hits it.
You talk about your confidence being
In 93. Well, Dalton was back on the three-point train the other night. See if Bronny gets shot at.
Jones threw a shoe. He's late coming down.
Three for Bronny.
Then look at the crowd. Absolutely going nuts.
Bronny, the one that knocks down the 22nd triple. So the Lakers do hold OKC under 100. What an afternoon in Oklahoma for the Lakers. Boy, if there are statement games, this was one.
Well, this was a game where the Lakers, their defense really came to play as well. Their offense obviously was on point, led by Luka, LeBron.
Meanwhile, two games are going down tomorrow morning, starting at 12 a.m. with Detroit Pistons against Sacramento Kings. 30 minutes later, we'll be having Philadelphia 76ers taking on Miami Heat in that one. Now, moving on this morning and looking at more updates, moving away from the NBA, was a crazy weekend as well from the Japanese Grand Prix. And for Bad Max is back. He was able to have a back-to-back victory at the Japanese Grand Prix. Although Lando Norris has questioned McLaren's strategy after he was beaten by Max Verstappen at the Japanese Grand Prix. Norris followed Verstappen for all 53 laps around the Suzuka circuit and pitted on the same lap as a Red Bull driver, almost drawing fully alongside him on the pit exit, which was as close as it got to taking the lead. It went in favor of Bad Max. How far can he go this season?
Welcome to the resumption of the Drivers' Championship of the World. After one of Verstappen's greatest laps, we now wait to see what he can do with 53 of them. The Japanese Grand Prix is underway. We're racing to turn number one. There is the chop from Max Verstappen. He planned that and he's held the lead into the first turn. The first three, as they were, they all behaved themselves. No one making positions in the upper places. Hamilton getting close to Hadjar, but it's in formation. Bortoleto drops to the back of the field in the Sauber, but at the front, it is Max Verstappen who leads. There's a move to the inside, I believe, for Pierre Gasly, who was looking to and was getting close as well. But out front, they're in the same order that they left the line. Gasly and Alonso out of the racetrack to try and set up that overtake where Piastri looks really strong. It was an utterly sensational pole position to deny the McLarens yesterday. He'll be checking the left mirror and the right mirror. They're still there. He's still P1 after 53 laps. The first man to win 4 in a row around Suzuka circuit. Max Verstappen takes the checkered flag to win in Honda colors in Japan. Max Verstappen wins the Japanese Grand Prix to deny Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, the contenders for the title, separated by 2.1 seconds across the line. Driving brilliance from Max Verstappen.
Just perfection, Max. Fantastic.
Wow. Thank you, guys. Wow. Oh, mate, what an unbelievable weekend. what a great turnaround after the difficult start. You see, we never give up. We keep pushing together. Well done, everyone.
This is Oscar Piastri seeing his teammate with that lock-up at the end of the race.
So the way it went down at the Japanese Grand Prix, Max Verstappen of Red Bull finishing first, McLaren finishing second, third, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri. And if you look at the way the table is at the moment for drivers' standings, Lando Norris is leading with 62 points, while Max Verstappen is second with 61 points. Oscar Piastri is third with 49 points. But for the team standings, McLaren still maintains number one spot with 111 points. Mercedes second with 75 points. Red Bull is third with 61 points. Ferrari is fourth with 35 points. Williams fifth with 19 points. Well, the next race is going down in Bahrain, and it's going down this weekend from 11th to 13th of April. So let us see. Maybe we have another team that can usurp McLaren. Is it going to be Red Bull, or we have a Ferrari or Williams? It depends on how those drivers, same as the team, walk on their cars. But remember, Oscar Piastri has been asking the question from his team. Lando Norris, a bigger pardon. Now, let's move on this morning and look at updates coming from the world of tennis. This morning, where veteran Richard Gasquet beat Matteo Nardi 6-3, 4-6, 6-4 on Sunday to reach the second round of the Monte Carlo Masters as he makes his last appearance at the tournament. The 38-year-old Frenchman is retiring at the end of the season and was given a wildcard entry at the clay court tournament, where he shot to prominence 20 years ago, beating Roger Federer in a 3D quarter final. Now looking at what is happening today at the Monte Carlo Masters, Sebastian Corda by 10 o'clock this morning will be up against Jirili Heka. Denis Shapovalov will be up against Marco Giron, and Stan Wawrinka battling Alejandro Tabilo. Bo Yuchaka Aote will be up against Lorenzo Musetti by 11:30. Same time, Felix Auger-Aliassime battles Daniel Atmaya. Gil Morfins will be on court by same 11:30 against Fabio Marozan. Alexander Mula will be up against Camilo Ugo Carabelli, and Karen Kachanov battles Daniil Medvedev in the afternoon by 1 o'clock. Mariano Navone, same time, will be up against Matteo Berrettini, as Belton Shelton will be up against Alejandro Davidovic Fokina. Fabio Fognini, the last singles of the game, will be up against Francisco Carangelo. Now, talking about that particular tournament, well, for Monte Carlo Masters, we won't be seeing Andy Murray in the coaching side of Novak Djokovic, because that was not part of the contract they signed. That was what Novak Djokovic made clear in his interview, saying that he will have his brother Marco around him, which he says is good for him and it will help on a different level emotionally. So let us see if they always say that blood is thicker than water, but can the blood help Novak Djokovic on the clay court? So let's move on this morning as we also talk tennis, most especially Victoria's outing for some stars in tennis. That was Jessica Pegula. World number 4, Jessica Pegula mounted a superb second set fight back as she defeated Sofia Kenin 6-3, 7-5 to land her first clay court title at the Charleston Open. In what was the first All-American final at the tournament since 1990, the 31-year-old Pegula took charge initially, breaking Kenin in the opening game on her way to going a set ahead. Here is Jessica speaking after the victory.
Well, first, congrats to Sonia on an amazing week. You've been playing some good tennis this year. Always a tough opponent. Wish you nothing but the best for the rest of the clay season to you and your team, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you again very soon. Second, I'd like to thank my team, Mark Merklin, Jonathan Stokey, who kind of came in this week and got to see me win a title, which is really cool. My husband, I have my 3 dogs here, so he's been dog watching a lot, being removed from home, and you guys have been a great support. Also to Mark Knowles back home, forgot to thank him in Miami.
All right, well, that was Jessica Pegula following the victory over the weekend. Now let's go on a break, and when we come back, we talk football. Do not change the dial.
True strength. What defines it? The brilliance of a player. or when a team comes together to win. A solo beat or the rhythm of many. The flair of one dancer or the art of a troupe. One distinct voice or the beauty of the symphony. At FCMB Group, we build ecosystems, empower communities, and create the future. Because we believe it's not just one, but the power of the group that delivers the future we all desire. FCMB, the power of the group.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Aweni Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Liberty, Kado Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Aweni Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
Unstoppable you, fueling your vitality the whole day through. Embrace each challenge with renewed might. With Supermalt, your performance takes flight.
With 20 essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, one Supermalt multivitamin after breakfast every day keeps you going.
Why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
You fit sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble pass malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Still Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. Now let's go straight to the second half of the show where we talk football. Shout out to Jolasho Henry this morning, dragging Romeo Lavoie. Engineer Ramon Ibidoku, good morning. How you doing? Adiosho Timila is saying up Manchester United. Based on draw that you played against Manchester City, you are shouting up Manchester United. Don't let me say what is in my mouth this morning. Adiyobode Yusuf Oladimeji, good morning to you. Now, talking about the Nigeria Premier Football League matches decided over the weekend was the match day 32. And guess what? Some results came through, and for Bremen Stars did not drop from the top spot despite the loss against the Rivers United. However, the gap is getting reduced by games. Remember, 38 matches to go. 38 matches to be played, 32 matches played already, 6 more games to go. However, Bremen Stars has got a game in hand. Abia Warriors is third on the Premier League log, despite the loss against Enyimba. Shooting Stars played out goalless against their opponent, Ikorodu City, in the Southwest Derby at the Lake Salami Stadium on Sunday. Now, back-to-back drawn matches for the Olioli Warlords. Remember, Rangers International also drew the game against Bendel Insurance in Benin City. Well, that's what the situation looks like for teams on the top 6 of the NPFL. Now, looking at teams battling relegation at the moment, Aqua United, Sunshine Stars, Lobby Stars for Aqua United lost against Nasarawa United 2-0. And Lobby Stars, Sunshine Stars played out 1-1 draw. So it was a battle of teams in the relegation zone. But for Sunshine Stars, it still looks positive for Sunshine Stars to move out of the relegation zone, because look at teams above Sunshine Stars. The likes of Heartland has got 38 points, just a 3-point difference between Sunshine and Heartland. Nasarawa United, 4-point difference because Nasarawa United has got 39. The team is placed 16th. And so 5 points more for Sunshine Stars can jump out of the relegation zone depending on what other teams play in their remainder of games. Moving away from the Nigeria Premier Football League, good news for Nigerian player Tyron Eboy, who made his first appearance of the season as Empoli were held to a goalless draw by Cagliari at the Stadio Carlo Castellani over the weekend. Now let's talk about what went down in the Spanish La Liga. Real Madrid also fell short of a victory, losing 2-1 in the La Liga over the weekend.
Penalty up against Mamardashvili, and he saved it. Well, Vinicius has had problems from the spot this season. He's foiled again, this time by Mamardashvili. We stay of those big central defenders are waiting to try and get on the end of this. In it comes from Diego Lopez, and it is headed past the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. And Valencia taken it in, and it's Muqta Diakabi who has scored the goal. So Valencia so close to going behind, but Mamardashvili saves the spot kick. And at the other pre-match press conference to come back into the side, Mbappe. Nicely played into Brahim. Mbappe with a shot, and it's tipped over the top by Mamardashvili, who's having a very special first. Modric with the corner, flicked on and into the back of the net. Vinicius scores. He missed the penalty in the first half. He makes no mistake from close range, and we've played just 4 minutes of the second period, and it's Real Madrid 1, Valencia 1. Being helped up by Max Aarons, gets the cross in, and that's a brilliant save. Valverde with the shot, Mamardashvili palms it away. Is it off to Diego Lopez, and he sent Rafa Mir through. He's got a player in the middle. It's Hugo Dura arriving, and he's done it again. The player who loves to score against Real Madrid has scored a goal he's never going to forget, because it's 4 minutes into added time, and it surely is the goal that gives Valencia their first win in the Santiago Bernabeu for 17 years. A breakaway from Carlos Corberán.
Go ahead, Paul, sorry.
Valverde to Rudiger. Rudiger with a chance to equalise. It comes out, and it doesn't come too fortuitously. It comes out to Alaba outside the area. Another shot comes in, and this time away team performance from Valencia, Paul.
Oh, what a result for them. I don't think anyone predicted that result, but it just shows you when it comes.
It was a disappointing game for Real Madrid going into the UEFA Champions League quarterfinal first leg against Arsenal. Remember, Arsenal also dropped points against Everton. And, well, this game for the UEFA Champions League game between Real Madrid and Arsenal will be going down at the Emirates Stadium. But, hey, still talking about La Liga. One game is going down tonight, and it looks something that maybe you can put your money on. Leganes will be up against Osasuna by 8 o'clock tonight. As Real Madrid, drew their game, remember, Real Madrid lost. I beg your pardon. After Real Madrid lost 1-2, Barcelona played out 1-0 draw against Real Betis. So, but despite the drawn game for Barcelona, Barcelona still maintains the number one spot with 67 points from 30 matches. Real Madrid from 30 matches is placed second with 63 points. That is what it looks like on the La Liga log. Although Diego Simeone is saying that he's yet to accept that the league is over. The title race is over for his Atletico Madrid side. Atletico Madrid is third with 60 points from 30 matches. Now, moving away from that, let's go straight to the English Premier League. Well, for those who put their money on Liverpool to win over the weekend, we'll start counting. They've been counting their losses since for the past few hours. For some of us that bought Arne Slot as our assistant coach in the English Premier League fantasy, I bought Virgil van Dijk. Okay, so I don't think we'll discuss Premier League fantasy this evening on Extra Time. But it was a disappointing outing for Liverpool as the team lost 2-3 against Fulham. Well, here is Arne Slot saying that the team never underrated Fulham in that game.
Nah, I think it's the last thing. I think there's no reason for us to be complacent because we are not leading. We're not number one at the moment because we win every game with a margin of 3 or 4 goals. I think everyone that has seen our games, it takes us so much effort, so much hard work to win games of football, combined with quality, of course. But, the team that won the league the last 4 seasons were already 3-0 up at halftime every single game almost they played. And that's not the way it is for us. So we are fully aware of the fact that we have to compete for 7 now it is, I think. 7 more games. We saw it on Wednesday when we played Everton. It was a close call. Today was a close call. And many times we've been on the right side. Today we were on the wrong side, mainly because of the errors we made.
Honest lot of Liverpool. Well, remember tonight in the English Premier League, Leicester City will be up against Newcastle United. Leicester is 19th on the English Premier League log. Newcastle United is 7th. And, Leicester will be missing the services of Fatawu, Opoku, Sotar. And for Newcastle United, we'll be missing the services of Botman, Hall, Lashlers in the game for tonight. While Gordon targets are questionable. Well, remember in the Italian Serie A, one game is going down tonight, and that is Bologna taking on Napoli, and it's going down by 7-45. We'll talk more about that on Extra Time this evening by 6:30. Well, coming up next is from the dailies, Comrade Aide Damola Lafenwa and Comrade Ayodeji Ajishope. We'll be looking at the headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. Over the weekend was more of a sad stories from Oyo State. No, good news, but later sad news about the demise of former governor of the state, Dr. Olunloyo. And in Plateau State, the insecurity case over there. Well, this and more will be discussed right there. Do not change the dial. It is Solutions 93.9 FM. Hey, remember, it's Monday. Make it a happy day. Like we always say, keep doing sports and stay safe.
My Baba.